Boy, them new look Patriots about to make some noise. hmm No, she didn't. Well, she didn't do it.
Rick, check the trade out, bro. Go look at them first.
Mm-mm. Come on, Reggie. This doggone Powell boy been balling. It be crazy that folks be sitting on the bench. Oh, you forced that. And you be like,
We
dog,
are
why was
just
he
a
on the
few
bench
miles from the
though?
Gulf Coast of
Yeah.
Florida at Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the New Orleans Saints and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And
Let me be
over the back
patient,
line
man.
of
I
the
got
end
a
zone for a
new
touchback.
quarterback. No, I'm just saying, like, not patient with my play call, and just don't go crazy when he overthrow folks. I gotta understand. Oh, Chark, you out here looking slaw garbage. 82.
On first down, Chandler. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and that'll make it second and short. Maybe a good spot
Yo,
to
Rick.
take a shot.
Yeah,
Second and a yard from the
yeah, we can do
34.
something with a receiver. Yeah, I'll get rid of him. Let me go check the team out.
To throw on second down, Chandler, and down he goes, a Buccaneer sack. T.J. Watt in there to bring him down for a loss of 7. A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. From the gun, Chandler. And Nelson's got it here right side. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Finding his safety.
Playing Rick? Who you playing?
And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line.
Jaguars.
It's a gain of 7, and that'll make it a 2nd down.
That left tackle you drafted Rick straight.
Watch him now, Barney! Barney! Gone!
Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh.
That's definitely going to be one he wishes he had back. Incomplete in the end zone.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. And they'll go with the ground attack here. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So they decline it as that will bring up 4th.
And I know that yardage and field position are keys to any game played, but you got to consider downs when you're talking about penalties.
That nigga go to sleep with it in his mouth.
Did not take that one and made it 4th down.
So the first points of the night belong to our home team as they're able to take the opening kickoff and at least get 3 points out of it.
Yeah, and that helps the crowd, right? It helps people feel good about why they're there watching this game. They moved the ball well on their opening drive.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And now the Saints get set to trot out there. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up.
New Balance, man.
That's exactly what happened.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Detroit! Detroit!
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on 1st down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a
Kawhi may be the only person in the league wearing New Balance.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Chandler. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. Jeremiah Tauchu. Coming hard on the blitz. He dumps him for a loss of 8.
Does he really?
That nigga from the
I thought that was
street, bro.
Photoshop.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively.
That's crazy, bro. That nigga from the hood or something, bro.
Operating from the gun. Chandler. The open man is Shark. It's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 23 yards on the play. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on
Boy, I
third down.
swear I thought that was Photoshop.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up the first down.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
A quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing with their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the second and the third level.
Mm-hmm.
To throw on second down, Chandler. Well, this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. From the gun, Chandler. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first. A first opportunity upcoming in the red zone for the Saints. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 11. Operating from the gun, Chandler.
Oh, why you stop?
Oh, it's incomplete. That would have been big in the end zone if he could have held on. Instead, it's second down.
Quarterbacking 101. Never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there because it could be tipped up and picked off.
And he slings one that's incomplete. J.J. Nelson, the intended target, and it's third down. This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock here with 2 straight incompletions.
Yeah, apparently this defense has had enough. Apparently they're saying, no more. We're making a stand right here, right now. But it is 3rd and 10. They've got to get after him one more time.
Well, they'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks.
Back to Philly, here we go.
With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Saints football to begin quarter number 2. We'll see what they'll do here as they're up against a 4th and inches.
Mm-hmm.
The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And he takes it across and into the end zone.
I overbought into how they did Boston, bro. Boston made them boys look good.
And the Saints are able to cash in for 6. Extra point from McManus is good, and that makes it a 7-3 lead.
I said either Boston made them look real good or them boys the real deal. And now I see that it was a little bit of Boston had them boys looking good.
It's out of the back of the end zone for a
boy
touchback.
threw in the towel.
Here comes the Tampa Bay offense now heading back out onto the field. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Give the tackle there to Daniil Hunter. Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10.
Detroit! Gun!
back to throw now on 2nd and 10.
Oh, yeah.
This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 40. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
Throwing on 1st down. Chandler. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack.
Hey, Frank, wasn't that no, I mean, what blitz is that?
So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. From the gun, Chandler. Dancing to his left. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. He's at the 40. The 20, 10, and he will score. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. So this defense clicking early.
So how that new quarterback looking, big
guy? Return for a touchdown.
The organization made a concerted effort in the offseason to improve this defense. I have to say they like the early returns.
Stephen Hauschka for the point after. With the extra point.
Be Frank, you want to start your season off right, you make a statement. Game 1.
Buckner get injured on a kickoff. Extra point.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kicks away following that fumble return. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Boy, no. Running up the middle, big dog. I'm gonna come through. I'm gonna come through though, man. I'm gonna come through for real though.
The Saints coming out now to take the field.
I'm gonna come through, man.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
On 1st and 10, Chandler. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Detroit!
Back to the air on 2nd down. Chandler. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And they will set up shop with outstanding field position in the red zone at the 17-yard line. He already had the 1 fumble.
Yeah, I like the way that he's dropping in.
First half.
Not setting the pace the way that you want it done. I mean, here in the first half,
you're getting a lot of sacks right now. What you doing?
Got to find a way to take care of it. Otherwise, they may have to start thinking about maybe someone different in that position.
First time into the red zone for the Buccaneers. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 17. And they'll run it here. And now running late. Now the ball comes loose.
Wow. That ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get them home. The next guy comes through.
That boy got his ass
popped. The turnover.
No. Check. Patriot.
Out of the gun. They'll look to throw.
Deion Jones playing.
Buccaneer touchdown.
I was just on him.
Chris Conley, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Bucs are going to add on to their lead. Precision, precision, precision. That's the definition of it right there. Great pass, great catch for the score.
Yeah, people talk about arm strength all the time. Well, if you're not precise and you're not accurate, your arm strength really doesn't matter. We saw a little bit of everything with that throw.
What you throwing on the grill, big dog?
Out to kick it away. This fielded at the 2. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
They're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. On first down, Chandler.
Oh, my God.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 47. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line.
Offensively, when you see cover 2, the thought has to go through the quarterback's head. Drive the football when making throws. It's not just the deep guys covering. It's the guys underneath you have to be careful of. Drive your throw. Otherwise, you see what results? Interceptions.
Boy, them Saints looking real vulnerable right now.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. And the hook up here to Allen Robinson. That one goes for 24 yards. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change
He's gonna
situation. We used to practice it on defense.
run the ball, get the field.
Oh, my gosh, bro. Just watch and shut up.
I think that's why he came right out throwing the football.
Damn.
Catch him off balance.
Boy.
And they'll go ground game here with the tailback. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind.
If that man going to throw an interception, let him throw an interception.
And it'll be 2nd down.
Hey, man, I need you to lose, bro.
Damn. You going to lose to him. What you worried about what I do for?
All right, man. I'm going to go on mute, big dog. You right, man.
They'll run it now.
I see you a little frustrated. The build-up is real, bro.
So a decent
Ain't nobody frustrated. You just talk too much. Hey, niggas cut you a break, nigga. You quit the game in the playoffs and ran. Nigga, shut the fuck up sometime.
Come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold.
Hey, man.
Yeah, niggas took it. Niggas cut you some slack.
They'll set up a throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll go down at the 28. 9 yards on the carry, but it's going to lead to a 4th down.
Never mind. I'm sorry.
Once again, a good example of situational football. That was 3rd and very long, so you know they were guarding against the pass. And when they decided to run the ball, that was okay. Whatever yardage they picked up, as long as they didn't get to the 1st down marker, the defense was willing to concede, and they stopped them well short of a 1st down.
No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
This is taken at the 3. Then he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Throwing again. Chandler. Caught by Nelson left side. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 14 yards that time for number 14. 2 minutes remain here in the first half. We'll come back to Tampa after this timeout.
Detroit! Detroit!
Throwing on first down. Chandler. That's caught by the
Where's your go?
Mark Andrews. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a first down.
Winning.
This quarterback now 9 of 16 through the air as he's got it first and 10. Operating from the gun. Chandler. Eluding the pressure right. Caught by Nelson. Past the 20. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A gain of 39 that time.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
Back to throw. Chandler. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. The Saints in the hurry up here. Clock continuing to roll.
One thing that I liked about this guy during the draft process
I've been with him 2 weeks ago,
his skills, but he plays hard on every down.
And that motor on full display there as he gets his first NFL sack. And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
What you checking your messages for?
The Saints on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and goal.
Back there in that Philly. Here we go. Watch it now, Barney. Barney. Leopard. Leopard.
Oh!
They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he is going to lose yardage here. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1.
Oh, he definitely ain't worried about him.
And they'll go on the ground. And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great play there. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Saints have cut it back within a score. McManus's point after is good. And that will get him one closer. Now McManus on to kick this one off. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the inline. And the Buccaneers getting ready to go as they take the field. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that could change things in a big way. So go ahead, take the knee. Get on out for the half.
Detroit!
Boy, without KD.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Going for the deep ball. And that's
get out of here.
35. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. As it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes.
What the frick is Reed not even running with the dude till he's 10 yards away from him?
Yards, and it'll move the sticks. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. His throw caught at about the 5. 12 more yards there and another first down. This offense can certainly move quickly when they want to. 3 plays, 3 pass completions. In the blink of an eye, they've got a first and goal.
Boy, I did as soon as he signed with Golden State.
For them to get downfield that quickly, and now first and goal, expect them to tackle right here on this play.
Detroit!
They'll look to throw again. Steps away to his left. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, they took a sack on first and goal. But that close to the goal line, that still definitely hurts.
Second and goal from the 6 this time. They'll give it to him up the middle. And he stopped immediately there. No gain.
I saw that one last night on TV.
Come up with something better here on 3rd and goal.
Mm-hmm.
Now back to throw. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
Who that?
So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And Hauschka's kick is good. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. So they get the 3, increase their lead to close out the half.
Excellent way to end a drive. Go into the locker room with a little bit of extra momentum after adding 3 to their total.
Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. So we reach halftime here at our first Monday Nighter of the season. As we send you a stone's throw away across I-4 to Orlando. There standing by is Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. This is taken at his 4.
Oh my gosh. And niggas wonder why I try to kick it out to the sideline.
When I was in college, we used to have these things called game maxims that we did before every game. One of them said, press the kicking game. For here's where the breaks are made. It's the area of hidden yardage. How about that return? Flipping the field, taking it past the 50, and getting things set up to start the series.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Making the stop there, Danielle Hunter. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
It don't even make sense.
Now, check. Patriot! All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Gun!
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And incomplete there. A nice
I had to say, dog, how is everybody holding on to these passes?
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target in the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him, though. Find him.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Barney! Over! Watch it now, Barney! Detroit!
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Flush to his right. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
I think that interception happened for two reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
It's 9:45.
Detroit!
Oh, I'm tripping.
On 1st and 10.
Boy, I'm tripping.
And an alley to run. And he'll slide down to avoid the contact. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup.
I think the last two plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those two that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. On 1st down, Chandler over the middle, hauled in by Sharp. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 11 more on that one and another 1st down.
As long as you go through your proper reads and progressions, the drag route can be one of those old reliable plays because usually it's good for a good chunk of yardage as we just saw there.
And those guys like it, right? They can get the ball with a full head of steam. Touchdown, New Orleans! J.J. Nelson, 33 yards. And the Saints are back within a score. McManus now for the extra point.
Brandon, they just got the ball, and already they're in the end zone, and you're getting ready to talk about the PAT. That was fast.
Extra point from McManus is good, and that will shave one more off this lead. Now McManus on to kick this one off.
You touched it.
And Tampa Bay trots out there now. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You mean you can touch it and make it go out of bounds and get a penalty?
Because you're either thinking,
Nah.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now.
Detroit!
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
Man, these niggas getting bored.
And he'll get this up to the 4 right about there, and that's about it. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
Detroit!
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He's going to go deep for Conley. And both guys were there, but it falls incomplete.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion.
Boy, you had that slant wide open. Butt naked wide open. I saw it when you snapped it. Boy, he was so open. Boy, he was so open.
3rd and 6. They're going to look to throw. And able to find Conley. And he is going to get the 1st down, it looks like, as he's up to the 12. 8 yards there, getting him out of danger. It's a 1st down. This quarterback now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 11, he goes down. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Sometimes with the
It might be because, you know, them some runners over there.
No time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete.
Oh, my gosh. Yeah, he right there walking around like ain't nothing wrong with him, though.
six on third down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 11. He'll drop to throw. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and that's going to make it 4th down. Here's Sam Martin now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. Oh, he's going to go ahead and shoot from the 3-yard line. He'll be hard-pressed to match that one. That a 65-yard punt.
Not even that. Like, why do you have to fall to do that?
Throwing on first down. Chandler. He finds a man with a crossing route. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to him. This drive starting off on the right foot. 18 yards. Now they can breathe a little easier. Some room to operate as they've got it 1st and 10 now out past the 20.
All right, here we go. 3-19. 3-19.
And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he'll take this one up close to the 25-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Gone, gone. Gone, gone.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Chandler flushed out right. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Dude, I drafted last year.
Chandler forced out to his left. Now he's going to let it go deep left side.
Oh!
Collision there, jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
But depending on the team, they call that an explosive play or a chunk play, the one that they got on the previous one. They tried to go back and get another one, didn't they?
They did, but unsuccessful on that 2nd attempt. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Chandler. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. And the play goes for 19 yards, gives him a new set of downs. Back now in Tampa. It's been a good one so far. Just a 2-point game here as we get set for quarter number 4. This quarterback now perfect since the 2nd half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. And he got a little aggressive too early.
And he did, wanting that quick takeoff as the ball was snapped. But I think sometimes those big guys on offense, they're pretty cagey too, right? They make those little sudden moves or those little subtle moves that get you to jump.
They will come up on a 1st and 5 following the encroachment penalty. Operating from the gun, Chandler. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back. A great Monday night to wrap up the week in football. 2 division rivals and a great finish ahead as we come up on 1st and 10. And he's able to get this inside the 10 now to the 9. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
And on the ground they go with the running back. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout as there's a Saints player down here on the field.
Boy, they're going to make somebody on my team get hurt.
We'll take a break. And the question now, how do they want to work the clock here on 1st and goal? A field goal would give them the late lead.
Detroit! Detroit!
From the gun, Chandler. Escaping, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
This offensive line
that pressure coming
cannot
so
handle this
bad.
pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
Woo, boy.
It's 2nd and goal, but now all the way back at the 14.
Detroit! Detroit! Gun! 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 Gun!
Operating from the gun, Chandler. Open man right side is Shark. And the nimble footwork gets him just inside the 10 to the 9, but no further. 5 yards that time on the completion, and now it's 3rd and goal. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal?
Gun! 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 Detroit! Detroit!
From the gun, Chandler. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. T.J. Watt in there to get him for his 2nd sack of the night.
8
The amount of
sacks.
sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out.
Boy, I'm blocking some of
pass rush.
everybody.
It's been demonstrated time and time again.
So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your
8
defense to hold the lead,
sacks.
right? They're happy to have it and happy to be
All
out
right,
there
come on,
trying to do
defense.
so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
Now the Buccaneers offensive unit back out on the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
And he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on 1st down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
Oh, y'all got there.
Here by the Saints. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Buying time to his left.
Woo, good pressure.
And that one drops incomplete as he got popped as he was throwing it.
Well, any caused incompletion is good for a defense. But when you add to it that you get a little hit on the quarterback, knock him to the ground, make him think a little bit, hopefully knock him off his game, especially in a game of this magnitude, this tight in the 4th quarter, got to feel pretty good as a defense.
Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point
kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him in contract time. But that offense, they're thinking
Oh!
Accelerated.
Oh!
Off he goes.
Oh!
Touchdown, New Orleans. A big play there.
Oh!
61 yards. And the Saints add on to their lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see
I knew we were going to get them all out blitzing. Oh!
Correct on both counts. All right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Now the Buccaneer offense set to take over again. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Oh, dog.
Oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu.
That's how we do it, baby.
2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
Good pick, man. Excuse me.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
I got you, big dog. Boy, that ain't so well.
On 1st and 10, Chandler. Now he's flushed out left.
Oh!
This is caught inside the 15.
Who
He's
hurt?
out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Well, we haven't been shortchanged on offense. Another fun play to watch there on the deep pass.
This game has the feel of, what, a turkey bowl, a Thanksgiving day. You know, when we get together this year and the Davises and the Gardens get together, that's what our playbook's going to look like they're drawing them up in the dirt, and so far it's working for both of them.
He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to hold that one in.
So after the incompletion on
Got to.
first, now 2nd and 10.
Got to.
To throw again.
Boy, think he playing Chan.
That's complete right around the 8. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown.
Chan gonna keep trying to drop back, throw them 50-yard pass.
Mark Andrews, an 11-yard touchdown. And the forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points.
I had some coverage. I took some coverage sacks in there too, but
The extra point winds up successful. Now McManus on to kick this one off.
good hard fought victory, New Orleans.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Now the Buccaneers offense gets ready to head back onto the field. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Eddie Jackson picks it.
Man, why you face masking me, man?
It's a face mask. Certainly looked
What you
like
doing
it
way
did
down there anyway?
Backs.
That show what happened at the end, boy.
Into the red zone here on 1st and 10.
Lucky 56. Leopard. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Operating from the gun. Chandler. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Carl
Wow.
Lawson in there to
Already
drop it
trying to
for
run.
his second sack now here tonight.
Nigga stuck.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Time for a break. We'll come back to wrap this one up after this. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Looking to throw. Chandler, and a hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Chandler being chased out left.
I ain't even think about that. You might have that junk on aggressive too. You got that junk on aggressive?
And that keeps the field goal on the table.
Them dude, that pursuit that they getting, bro, is ridiculous.
This field goal unit comes out here. This to make it a 3-score game late. And McManus able to put it through. And that will make this now an 18-point ball game. So with that, you figure this game's pretty much out of reach.
It's like they not, like, you know how sometimes niggas get engaged and they just, like, kind of play with the linemen. They just be, like, arm wrestling each other.
And you want to be here in case it does.
Like, they aggressively trying to get off them blocks.
Trots out there now.
And getting off.
Here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time."
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Eddie Jackson picks it, and he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. Both defenses have had their struggles, but they've been good enough to get them this lead, and another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch-counter-punch, hasn't it? All throughout. But this time, the big swing was taken, and it didn't land. Nice play by them on defense.
Who that, big dog?
That one looks like he'll throw here.
Oh, my goodness.
And that is incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't
a
hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43.
Gone! All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Back to the air on 2nd down. Chandler. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And not only did he drop it, he dropped it in the end zone.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout. As they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. From the gun, Chandler.
Oh, man, come on. He can't be all on my head like that, man.
Picked off at the 23. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out.
Yeah, dog.
Where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And nearly another interception. They've been around the ball all game.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. They'll look to throw here. He's going to let it fly. He's got a man.
Look at how these dudes breaking all these tackles, dog.
Field and inside the 45. Now that's one they hate. The ball's got to come all the way back.
So that's an explosive play, a really explosive play that gets wiped out, and they have to start over after the penalty.
Maybe worse than the loss of yardage, they also lose the down. So now it's 3rd and long. They'll set up to throw, eluding the pressure right. Now a desperation throw deep, and now here is another interception. Picked off at the 45. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. What a nightmarish game he's having now. 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it, but it just tells you about the game of football. They give it and it taketh away.
Yeah, the guys, though, that have thrown 6 interceptions in a game, the likes of Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, I think Joe Namath, he did it 3 times. Now, a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down, that leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Chandler.
Oh!
Gonna be over.
He didn't even try to get it.
The end zone, it's incomplete.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss him? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe it.
6 points.
And he's
There you go.
Touchdown, Saints.
What's up, DJ?
DJ Chark from 13 yards out. And the Saints take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash in for 6. Extra point from McManus is good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now McManus on to kick this one off. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So out come the Bucs now. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well.
And my goodness, another interception. Eddie Jackson picks it.
Oh! Why they gotta do my boy Eddie like that?
And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Hey, let Eddie get his, man.
Trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman.
Oh yeah, that's right.
With the Eagles.
That's right. Then against
and give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout.
Rock-a-bye, baby. Boy, you said something.
Really good performance on the road. Week 1, you're just hoping for that first win. It's tough to do it away from home, though, but they're looking strong.
It certainly is. Any road
that boy rock-a-bye, baby, man.
I mean, it just does not matter whether it's supposed to be tough or not. In this particular situation, how great will they feel leaving with a win on the road against a tough opponent?
Little work still to do, though. Now McManus on to kick this one off. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Now the Buccaneer offense gets set to take over. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal.
And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Middle of the field, it's Robinson. And before they can run this third down play, we're going to get a timeout as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. The Bucs on third down. Just 1 conversion in 8 tries. Not good. This will be 3rd and 6.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
They'll drop to throw. He's going to let it fly. And now here is another interception. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. With that interception, he just set a record that nobody ever wants to set, and that's the most picks ever in an NFL game. 8.
The last time we saw 7, 2001, right?
Yeah.
It's
Ty
Ty
Detmer.
Detmer. He's with the Lions at that time. To get to 8, are we sure he knows what color jerseys his team's wearing in this one?
It's caught at the 10. And he will get into the end zone.
Wow.
It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, I've got to laugh here, and I really don't want to because the old school in me is not happy about this score this late, not necessary. But this
Good
is
game,
Madden,
bro.
isn't it?
Yeah.
This is how
It don't make
works.
no sense.
Man, have a day.
I mean, what does it matter? These guys who are playing in this game, there are no feelings
Exactly.
there.
They don't
All
have
right,
to
bro.
face the guy. Well, they might if they're in the same room.
Toronto.
But
But that's
the
about it.
virtual guys on the screen don't have to face each other after this one.
In that case, run it up.
And partner, this first week, this first game that we get to call together, so special every year.